Abbie, good to be back after the Christmas break. How has those few weeks off been for you?
I don't really get time off. We were in for a few sessions over Christmas break, and obviously there's always the office things that need to be done. So yeah, it was a nice time off, busy, but yeah, it's good to be back.
It was, though, a bit of a break from the pitch, and I think several members of the squad just said how relentless that fixture schedule was at the back end of 2024. How important is it having that opportunity to reset?
Yeah, definitely. I think we were at a point with the squad where there was a lot of tired bodies, a few niggling injuries that a few had been carrying for a couple of weeks. So the break for them came at the right time. Some of the older players in the squad as well really needed that. And then mentally as well, as you said, we were playing, I think it was back-to-back home games. And then we had some away games as well, some long travels as well. So it really does take a toll, especially when these girls are full-time working as well or in education. So as much time off away from the pitch that we can give them is really crucial to make sure that they, when they're here, they give it their all and, it still means something.
How is the squad then looking? You've been out training obviously a couple of times already.
Yeah, really good. We've been back now since I say the new break. We've had 4 sessions in, so squad's looking good. Couple with their first sessions under their belt over this week, which is not surprising given, like you said, the time off. But Jess Sandland's back and back in contention, just easing her way back through some contact stuff now. So we're probably this weekend's come too soon for her, but hopefully she'll be available for squad selection next week. We're still monitoring 102 and Georgie Barber-Gresham, still making sure that she's fully recovered from everything. And she might this weekend might not be one for her, but yeah, we're looking to make sure that the current squad that we have got is ready to go for what is a really busy schedule coming into the new year.
Yeah, and games don't start any tougher than Ipswich away. First game of 2024, longest trip as well. It's going to be a top of the table clash. What are you expecting from them?
Nothing different than what we've faced twice already this season. They're a really organised setup. They know how to keep the ball well. They know their style of play. They know how they want to play in and out of possession. So it's about just us going there and making sure that we stick to what we know. We try and upset them as much as we can in their rhythm that they'll want to get into. We've got a deadly front two and a really good units in behind them. We're a difficult team to break down in the best of times, so we won't be going there fearing the occasion. They're like I said, they're a fantastic team, but we've had 2 really interesting games with them already this season, so we're looking to make sure we can spoil the party and get the 3 points this weekend.
Yeah, like you said, we've already played them twice this season and we're one of only a few sides to actually even score against them this season, something which must give you plenty of confidence going into this one.
Yeah, this team, I don't think there's a game in this league that in this season so far that we've not scored in. They always find a way, whether or not that's a set play or an open play. They're really driven team. They know how to break things down. They faced it a lot last season when teams used to bank in against us. So yeah, they find answers and they find ways. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how they start the new year. Hopefully in the same form that they were in off the back of the end of the year. Lots of goals scored and some really good combinations starting to really form up in certain areas of the pitch that we've been working on. So yeah, really looking forward to it.
By the time this interview goes out, we would have confirmed 2 signings from Bristol City on loan, Maya and Fern. What convinced you to bring them to the club?
When you've got the opportunity to bring in 2 players from Bristol that have got the experience that they've got at such a young age already was a no-brainer for us. We're a really small, tight-knit squad anyway. We need to add depth in the areas that both of them play in midfield and at full-back. So it was an obvious solution, and they've been training with us now for maybe 5 or 6 weeks, and they've really fitted into the group really well. Really good quality on the ball and off the ball, really hard-working players, and they're going to be great additions to this team. Can already see that in the training sessions that they've had, and excited to put them into the squad this weekend.
And this also gives us an opportunity to grow a relationship with Bristol City, or one of the leading women's clubs in the Southwest.
Absolutely, the relationship that we can build and moving forward as well will be beneficial to us. Like we've got these 2 now on loan. Hopefully that opens up the door for many more. They're eligible for the FA Cup fixture that we've got against Sunderland as well. So that opens up even more opportunities for them and gives them more exposure to those higher calibre games as well. And hopefully that they have a great second half of the season for themselves individually, because that's what it's about. It's about their development. It's about giving them exposure to women's football, and hopefully we'll be the team that prosper, but them as individuals will be the ones that grow from it. And like you said, that partnership could hopefully lead to more signings in the future.
There's been a bit of outward movement as well from the squad. Courtney Jones has left. Can you explain a little bit about her reasoning for leaving the club?
Yeah, unfortunately, Courtney's just looking for game time. It was a conversation, a really honest conversation, and not one that I wanted to have. And I don't think she, really wanted to leave, because she loved it here, and we loved her as a character. Brilliant girl. Couldn't speak highly enough of her if I tried. But it was just game time that she was after, and that's unfortunately something that we can't promise here. No players promise minutes. The last 5-6 games that the girls have had, it's really difficult to dislodge anyone from that back line. So, yeah, it was difficult for her, but we wish her well, and whatever she goes on to do, she's going to be a fantastic addition to any squad.
Can we expect any more incomings in the coming few weeks?
Maybe we are looking at another potentially one option. But, as I said, we're a tight-knit squad, and you've got to be the right character to fit into this team as well, because we do a lot out in the community. We're not blessed with abundance of financial resources, so we have to box smart. And when we do recruit players, like we've already touched on, the loan system is a perfect opportunity for us to bring in high caliber players, and it's something that we're going to try and look at bringing another one in. But if we don't, I'm more than happy with the squad that we've got going into the second half of the season, and if they perform anywhere near the heights that they've done already, it's going to be an incredible 2025. So yeah, I'm really excited for what the future holds.
Finally, it's a long coach journey over to Ipswich. How are you planning on spending it?
With my headphones in, ignoring as much of the noise as possible.
Amazing. See you there.
Thank you.